Chapter 45, My Brother's Question. I'm working on pictures of cupcakes that talk for an ad campaign for Keisha's business. She asked me to help her. It feels great to have someone to ask me for help. As I draw, I think about sketchbook and how I love it, but I don't draw in it as much anymore. It used to be the only thing that made me happy. Now I have other things too. I hear Travis chewing gum in the doorway before I see him. Without looking up, I say, "Mom told you to stop chewing gum like a goat. The whole room is not supposed to hear you." He goes silent. Weird. I finish erasing a line and look over at him. He looks kind of stiff, hands stuffed in his pockets. Then he takes one hand out and brushes his chin with his fist. "Travis, what's wrong?" "I just wanted to ask you a question." "You want to borrow money or something?" I say. He does that half smile of his and shakes his head. But I can see the seriousness. "You can ask me anything you want, Travis. What is it?" He comes over and sits on the side of my bed. "That teacher of yours, Mr. Daniels, what does he do after school with you?" "You mean chess?" He shakes his head. "No, the reading. What does he do? I mean, do you just sound out words and stuff?" I put down my pencil. "Well, we talk about words, but it's not the same as other teachers. Like, we never use paper, ever. He has me write letters in blue and pink sand, or sometimes like in shaving cream." "Really? So you can read now?" "Well, not yet, but it's getting easier. It can be like running up the side of a building sometimes. I get so tired, but I'm doing better." "So it helps, what he does." "Yeah, it's more fun than learning the old way." Sometimes it's boring because he'll do a list of words that have some of the same letters in them, like light and might and night. He writes the letters that repeat in every word in red and the rest in black. Then he makes the words into pictures so I can remember them better. I flip my paper over. "Here, I'll show you." And I write sun with all these little lines around it pointing outwards to look like the sun. "And that really helps you remember it." "Yeah." And he also has these sheets of plastic that I can see through but are different colors. He puts those over pages and it makes the headache better. It's like turning the brightness down on a computer. It's weird. "No more headaches from reading, really?" "Well, I still get them, but they're not nearly as bad. Like a little stick hitting my head compared to a baseball bat." Travis smiles and then stands up. "Well, I'm glad he's helping you. I'm glad that you have Keisha and Albert, Squirt. You're doing great." "You're doing great too, Travis. Not long before you'll open up Nickerson Restoration, right?" He nods once and then turns to leave. He doesn't talk about the neon sign he'll have or the big rolling tool cases or anything. I miss hearing his mouth running like a motor about all of his plans. "Travis?" He turns. "Yeah?" "I could try to help you," I say. "Nah," he says, brushing his chin with his knuckles. "I don't need you to do that. I was just wondering."